Woohoo, live. Oh, it's been a while, gang. I haven't been here in a little while. It's been busy, good busy. For some reason, and coaches never know which month is going to be like the busiest month where the most people get started. But for some reason, the second half of April exploded with lots and lots of new clients. Some of you, I hope, are going to catch this video. And a bunch of new coaches as well. So that's always exciting when I can add coaches to my team. Hello, if you're joining. Hi. So for so many people, Sunday night is a reset. I know when my kids were little, one of the things that we used to talk about was getting into bed early on a Saturday night. Hey, Marilyn. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Sharon. Getting into bed early on a Saturday night kind of set the tone for the whole week. And in my mind, I love that, and I still do it. And I make plans for how my week is going to go. So it's going to be a little hectic. I have a couple of appointments, an appointment with Zev, and I have an appointment for myself. They both happen to be eye doctors. And but for a lot of people, Sunday night is almost like a reset, almost like restarting your computer. A lot of people are home. Some people are out. There's a big dinner in our community tonight. But a lot of people use it as a reset and kind of plan out the week. And that's where I'm coming from right now. Think about it's how our week goes is our choice. What we decide is what's going to happen. And if you decide that you're going to have a healthy week, today's a good day to do that because tomorrow's Monday. Now, a lot of people use Sunday as their reboot. For me, Sunday tends to be one of the cleanest days that I eat, so to speak. I don't know what it is. It's just something that became a habit with program. And Saturday has the potential, if you're observant, the potential to be, I'm not going to say sloppy, but sloppier because I'm cutting out. Is everybody feeling that? It's just, we're out of our routine. But Sunday, in my case, I'm a little more in my routine, so I'm usually back. I did not journal today, but I will journal tonight. And by journal, you know that I just answer questions in a diary app on my phone. But I just realized now, today was a little hectic. I ran around a bit. I had a lot of calls. I have a couple of new people starting tomorrow. Somebody give me a thumbs up. Am I still cutting in and out? Something? This chat stopped moving, so maybe I did. Somebody shoot me a thumbs up or a heart if things are moving along. So I just realized, because you all know that I pre-plan and pre-pour all my water, I just realized that I did not finish my water today, but that's okay. Thank you, Marilyn. I realized it about an hour ago. So what do you think I've been doing for the past hour? I have one 20-ounce thing left, and I think that brings me to 80, that last 20-ounce bottle. So the mindfulness that I have about water, I'm not going to say it's totally mindless, but it's a really big habit. The water is prepared in the morning. I used to do this. When I worked, it was a little different because I only drank out of 1 cup and I refilled it as I went. But at home, working from home, but I'm in and out and about, my cups are filled and there's always one for me to grab and go. Even so much so that even if I'm only going out for a couple of quick errands like I did today, although they weren't around the corner, but I did 3 different errands, I still grabbed an extra bottle of water other than the one that I was drinking because you never know. So my point for you for tonight is get set up. Set yourself up tonight. Be focused, be mindful, set your intentions for how do you want your week to go. What are your meal plans? If you're on the 5-in-1 or if you're on one of our 4-in-2, whatever you're on, any healthy meal plan, what are you going to eat? One of the things that I used to do when I first started eating healthy 7 years ago was I knew that if it was prepared or planned for, I would cook it, even though I was exhausted. So one of the things that I used to do was on Sunday, I used to hit the freezer and pull out any chicken or meat or fish. Obviously, eggs don't have to be pulled out, but chicken, meat, or fish, and it would be prepared and defrosting. And even if I wasn't going to eat it till Thursday, it wasn't defrosting so fast. So my point is, again, how are you planning your week to go? It's going to be a new month in 2 days, and it's yet another opportunity for a fresh start, although pretty much every minute can be an opportunity for a fresh start. But what's your plan? What's your goal for the week in terms of your health, in terms of your business, in terms of your mindset, in terms of how you're going to view the world. Do you have a happiness goal for the week? And for so many of us, hi Devora, for so many of us, like I started saying, Sunday night is a reboot and a reset and a phenomenal way to plan your week. So write it down. Set your intentions in writing. If you journal, holy heck, that's one of the biggest things that you can do. Something that I wish that I longhand journaled, in other words, with a pen and a paper and an actual book. And I was in Staples today because, believe it or not, my grandchildren used up all the copy paper in the house. I actually looked at journals, and they were beautiful, and they were tempting, and they came with pretty pens. But I just know that I'm not going to sit and write. But tomorrow, when I'm in a waiting room in a doctor's office with Zev, I know that I will journal in my phone. So you have to know yourself, but I'm telling you, it's super powerful, even if it's just a checklist in your phone. And if you want details on that, hit me up in a PM or a DM on Instagram, and I'll get you the info. Set your intentions. What are you going to eat this week? What are you going to take to work? If you go to work every day, what's your lunch plan going to be? What's your breakfast plan as you're running out the door? For so many people that I work with, a protein shake is the perfect thing to grab on your way out. Me, 7 years ago when I first started my 40-pound weight loss, I didn't have time to eat. I didn't want to eat. Some days I left before 6. So I'd pour a vanilla shake. I'd have a vanilla shake from the day before, all blended and mixed. And I'd dump half of it into my coffee, and then I just had to chug the rest. And there was my protein shake in the morning. So again, what's your plan for the week? How many hours sleep are you going to get every night this week, starting with tonight? What's your water intake going to look like this week? What are you drinking out of? Sometimes what we drink out of has the biggest impact on what we take in. What are you going to do to remind yourself to eat every few hours? If you've been on any of these lives before, you know that we talk about setting a timer, and we should be eating something healthy every 2.5 hours-ish, 2 or 3, or 2.5 is a good mark. So when you have your breakfast, immediately make it a habit to go to your phone or tell Siri to set your timer for 2.5 hours. And then when that timer goes off, and this is a mindfulness training, take a really deep breath, a real deep breath. Focus on why you want to be healthy. Take a large glass of water, still focusing on why you want to be healthy, and then grab something healthy to eat. And then the fifth thing that you would do is reset your timer. And somebody said to me today, with all that you do, these are her words, with all that you do, how do you even remember to eat? And I said, because for those of you that don't know, my home life is a little complicated. It's okay, but complicated. I said to her, I said, believe it or not, when I'm really, really busy, I'm afraid I'm going to forget to eat and drink, and then I'll end up at 7 o'clock with 80 glasses of water, 80 ounces of water to get in. So I do run timers throughout the day. They're set on my phone. They run. They just remind me. And it's like, oh yeah, kind of thing. So I encourage you, and again, everybody in this group has access to a health coach. If you're not yet connected with one, there's no pressure to buy our program, I promise. Get connected. I'll help you with just some personal tips that'll work in your specific situation, and you can rock healthy in any level that you want. So again, Sunday night, get a good night's sleep. How many hours sleep do you plan on getting? Do you all know that I have 2 alarms that go off at night? Because I can piddle around all evening like anybody else. I love the quiet of the evening. I like it better than the day. Some people are morning people. I like night when I feel accomplished, tying up loose ends. I can tie up loose ends easily till 2 o'clock in the morning. So I have 2 timer reminders. One is from my Fitbit app, and another one is just in my phone, reminding me to wind down and get into bed. One starts at 10:30. And then the last one is at 11:15, because 11:30 is when I try to hit the lights out. So with that, hang out here. I will be live. Last week was a wee bit hectic, but hopefully this week will be a little bit easier for me to come in live. Reach out. Tell me what you want to hear about. And people always ask me, what did you have for dinner? I'll fill you in. Tonight was leftover chicken breast from Friday with some, well, Friday it was fresh roasted broccoli. Tonight it was just kind of limp, tasty but limp broccoli. And that was it. Oh, and a pickle. So I wish you all a great week. Plan how much sleep you're going to get. Plan how much water you're going to get in. Plan what your healthy meals are going to be. Plan on setting your timer. And plan on being in touch and hang out in our community. Have a great night. Happy Sunday. And I'll be back soon.